Welcome, this is Joshua Benoist in Autodesk Product Support. We're on video 7 where we're talking about beveled takeoffs, mitered and conical takeoffs and how they look different between 2008 and newer versions and how they have that contour. So here's a quick description of the issue. Pause the video if you need to. So picking up where we left off, we were going to draw a quick oval, and we'll pick something like a 14 by 10 oval height. Make sure that we're using something like a beveled takeoff. Okay, so we'll draw that, and then we're just going to transition to a round 12-inch diameter. And if you want to, come back and delete that, and then pull these back together. And I'm surprised a little bit that this oval around takeoff is still so long. Yeah, the length of this fitting is not editable. We'd see the length here is one of the options in the oval around transition fitting. So I guess we're stuck with that length there. So when we look at this here in the object viewer on the side, there's a pan, there we go. Alright, so you can see that it's got the oval shape here as it transitions down to a oval and then transitions into the round here. And it looks a lot better from a side view, but I think that these fittings can definitely be improved. The length on these probably needs to be adjusted, and we might even be able to go from an oval to a round in one piece, but we don't have that piece yet. So if you don't want to mess with Content Builder, this is your option here. You can use a rectangle takeoff with a transition fitting to go to round, or an oval with transition fitting to go to round. And you don't necessarily have to use a beveled takeoff. You could use the conical, or you could use the straight takeoff, which is probably not a bad idea. Let's explore that real quick. So I'm going to change this back to oval, and we'll leave it at those dimensions, and we'll change the takeoff here just to be a straight takeoff. So we come off that, and then we'll transition to a round. And we'll come in here and delete this and stretch this back into place. So that doesn't look too bad right there. Alright. Okay, so these are the existing out-of-the-box options that you can do. Let's go to Content Builder and try to make a better fitting. So you go to the Manage tab, and by the way, we are in the HVAC workspace. And we're just going to go to Content Builder, change this to say duct, and when we face this decision of whether to make a multi-shape where it goes from rectangular to round, or we keep it within the same shape, and I'm not 100% certain that we're going to be able to do this, but I think that we have to stay with, for a rectangular duct main, we got to make a rectangular transition. Oops, I didn't mean transition, I meant takeoff.